I am indebted to the people in District 139. This city has always been a city of opportunity, that if you dare to dream big, big things could happen. That is to say that because of the vision of our forefathers, many people have come to our city and to the surrounding region. That growth and development also has brought about its challenges. No one needs to tell us about the situations that we have, the streets that we face. Houstonians deserve a safe, viable infrastructure. And I want to announce this morning that 2 weeks from today, that potholes that are properly reported to the city's 311 help and information line will be assessed and addressed by the next business day. Our goal is to effectively, efficiently, and safely repair each reported pothole within 24 hours. For those potholes where safety and infrastructure will require additional time, the Public Works Director will provide a priority report that I will personally monitor and will share with the members of City Council. We will look for ways we can partner with the county, especially in this area. Better streets and transportation infrastructure will benefit both city and county taxpayers. Working together, I am confident that when we work together on the city and county level, that we can address other issues, including our maintenance needs, to the advantage of both governments and all citizens. It is critical that our infrastructure keeps pace with our growth and development. Right now, we are playing catch-up. We don't know what's going to happen with Rebuild Houston and the courts, but we must commit ourselves to a dedicated source of revenue for our streets and drainage. We have to move people quickly, efficiently from point A to point B, and reduce the threat of flooding in our neighborhoods. The only way to reduce flooding is to bring all stakeholders to the table. Harris County, the Corps of Engineers, state and congressional leaders, TERS, developers, and our citizens who have suffered when their homes flood. No one wants to hear any more heart-wrenching stories like the ones I heard in the Mile and Westbury area of senior citizens forced out of their homes, where they have lived almost their entire lives, who are now living in apartments because they cannot afford to repair their homes. Addressing the issues of flooding will be a high priority of this administration. We face a number of financial challenges. The debt service that spikes in 2018, our growing unfunded liabilities, a self-imposed revenue cap, all of which must be addressed together. My administration will immediately begin development of a long-range fiscal plan that will look 10 years forward and put in place a strategy for long-term financial health with a balanced budget. All stakeholders will be at the table. This strategy will start with a full assessment of our city's finances that will lead to a plan for addressing Houston's fiscal challenges in a manner that is prudent and sustainable and aligns with the needs of our citizens and businesses. I've also asked the Finance Director to provide recommendations for better managing our department budgets and expenditures. I will issue an executive order based on those recommendations and specifics for implementing them. That order will require objective outcomes, transparency, the elimination of waste and inefficient expenditures. Over the next several weeks and months, I will ask stakeholders to join with me at the table with the singular objective of producing a sustainable plan to manage the city's costs while balancing the city's budgets. If we engage in shared sacrifice for the benefit of our city, then the benefits of that collective commitment and love for our city will flow to us all. More police officers in our neighborhoods, more firefighters trained and equipped, equality neighborhood parks that complement Herman, Memorial, and Buffalo Bayou, better and stronger communities where there's retail development, workforce, and affordable housing, the elimination of food deserts, illegal dumping, and abandoned properties, and where education becomes a conduit to better economic opportunities. I am not asking any one group to balance the city's budget or curb the city's rising costs, but I am asking all of us who love this city and who have benefited from its past to sacrifice now for the city's future. Our neighborhoods are where it all starts for our citizens. I've mentioned streets and flooding. We must also find a way to provide affordable housing. Too many of our young people are moving outside Houston because they cannot find homes they can afford within this city. I want them living in Houston. At the end of this day, when all of the festivities are over, and after all of you have gone home, at the end of this day, I shall get in my vehicle and return to the home, to the neighborhood in which I was born and reared. I am committed to this city. I am committed to rebuilding neighborhoods that have been overlooked for years and years. I am committed to making sure that we do not have two cities in one, of haves and have-nots. We are all Houstonians, and we all deserve the right to improve and move forward together. I am committed to that. We want a safe city, and I'm committed to leading the way to demonstrate to the rest of the world that in Houston, community and law enforcement and community can work hand in hand together. We are not the enemies of one another. We're on the same page to make our city safe. But it's not all challenges. We have many opportunities that we can take advantage of. Houston has been the beneficiary of visionary leadership on many fronts. One is the new international terminal at Hobby Airport, which opened in October, which means Houston Mayor Anise Parker Houston now has within its boundaries 2 airports providing international flights, one of only 2 cities in the country that can make that claim. Thank you, Mayor Anise Parker. In the years ahead, we will bring to Houston new aviation and aerospace companies to design, assemble, finish, and operate both aircraft and spacecraft. I see a city of opportunity for all. Rice, Texas Southern, University of Houston, and let me just pause right here. In Atlanta, a few days ago, at the Peach Bowl, University of Houston put Houston on the map. We need not take a second seat to New York or LA or DC or Atlanta. And if you give me the opportunity to be your mayor, as you have, and if city council, if we work with one another, Houston can be the city, not only in this country, but the city in terms of the global international city that we are destined to be. A city that embraces diversity, culture, and differences, and sees that as our strength and opportunities. A city that continuously works on strong and safe neighborhoods, where residents, schools, and businesses work together, and where those neighbors work with other neighborhoods in the shared vision for our world-class city for all. A city that builds on its great past with the promise of an even brighter future for those that work hard and play by the rules. A city with no limits, acting responsibly, where government works for the people and that government is held to a high standard. A common sense city, not mired down in bureaucracy and past precedent, but one of innovation, creativity, and transformation, moving as rapidly as the business and people that make up this great city. A city of hope, opportunity, and inspiration. Isn't it strange that kings and queens and clowns that caper and sawdust rings and common people like you and like me are builders for eternity? For unto each of us is given a bag of tools, a shapeless mass, and a book of rules. And each must make before life is flown a stumbling block or a stepping stone. The Bible says, to him to whom much is given, much is required. Houston, this is our city. Let us preserve it. Houston, this is our home. Let us protect it. Houston, this is Houston. Let us invest in it. And together, let's move forward to make this the best city that this world has ever seen. And God bless us all.